harvested from some old callaloo trees that I have in an old field. And please be reminded that these are very important. Even though you might thought, okay, I have done a callaloo before, personally for instance, and I didn't get enough from that. So what I did, I stored the seeds. I personally took them off the tree, and here are they now. And I'll be sowing them in this bed. And this is how you do it. State them like this. You don't have to separate them. You can just state them like this and sow them along the line like that. Sow them along the line like that. You can even crush them a bit because the seeds will automatically come out. You can sow them along the line like that. And you do this for all the visible rows that you see. All the visible rows that you see. Also, what you want to do after you've completed the sowing of your callaloo seeds, you want to just go ahead now and use some soil and just gently cover them. Gently cover them. You can just use your hands as well as you can use the plough fork to pull again. But your hands would be more accurate, I think, because you can just use it and just because callaloo seeds, they are not very hard to germinate. So after covering, you ensure that you put soil over it and enough soil to, because this is really an open nursery. So what you want to do is to put enough soil to prevent splash erosion. As we discussed in one of our videos, whenever it rains and it rains heavily, that can cause splash erosion, and you don't want splash erosion to be affecting your nursery because you will automatically have a significant reduction in your germination because the seeds might eventually splash out or maybe washed away and maybe go somewhere else to grow. Okay, as for our watering now, as I said before in one of my videos, this is what I did in order to prevent splash erosion. So I got a bottle and I pierce some holes into the cork in the cap of the bottle, and I place it back on and I fill it with water and I just go around. This is how I do my watering. I gently water and water and water. And what you want to do, you want to give this a good watering. Very, very, very good watering, because this will help in the germination process and allow the seeds to be germinated at a faster rate. This is what the callaloo looks like when it is ready to be transplanted. As you can see, it is very lush and pretty and ready for transplanting. Okay, I'll be demonstrating to you how I prepare my callaloo holes for my callaloo planting. And this is a very simple process. You can use a hoe to dig your holes, but you can also use a cutlass or a machete, and you can just try and dig it as round as possible. So when you're doing your watering or when you're placing your water bottles, what you can do, it has enough space for you to place your water bottles. So you can dig it like that, and I'll be showing you. Pause. Well, now I'll be showing you how I transplant my callaloo seedling. It's a very simple, very simple step. So you just get the callaloo seedling like this, and you get a few of your just a little of your composting material, and you place it in the hole like this. And what you want to do also, you want to give it a good little watering at the root before you cover it up. At the root, this will enable a faster catching. Okay, and then you just cover it up. After you cover this up, you don't want to cover it all the way up. Cover it, and then you get your bottle that has the holes in it, and you just stick it onto your plant. As you can see, the bubbles are coming up, so this will stay for approximately 12 hours, after which you wouldn't have to water it a lot more in order for it to catch. Okay, viewers and subscribers, my friends and my families, all my prospective farmers, here we are in our field 2 weeks later after transplanting. Can you imagine? Come on, look at this. 2 weeks later after transplanting, strictly organic callaloo, no chemical additives, no inorganic fertilizer added to these. And I'm telling you, it is very nice to have callaloos being planted in your own ground, on your own soil. It is really great. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and if you want to see more of Mr. T's farming video, please remember, as I said before, to like the video, subscribe the video, share the video, and also hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of Mr. T's farming videos.